Hi everyone, it's Kim here with cardcreationsbykim.blogspot.com, and I am part of the Santa Clarita Valley Facebook business account where people go online and they post that they're selling shoes or that they're involved in an auction, in which this case there's a lady that is collecting baskets to auction off for the animal rescue, and I'm donating a basket with cards. So I'm gonna do probably maybe 4 or 5 videos showing cards that I'm making for the basket for them to auction off. And the first one I'm going to do is Create a Critter is probably the one I'm going to be using the most, but I'm also going to be doing some stamping. So this is Create a Critter. And for my first card, I'm going to be doing the teddy bear, or bear, I guess. I've got teddy bear on the brain since I love that new Teddy Bear Parade cartridge. So I'm going to do this teddy bear and just use some basic stuff that is on this particular page. Now, the paper that I'm using, this is basic white cardstock. It's 65 pound, and I bought a whole ream of it at Staples. Now, 110 pound is better, but for this, since I'm putting cardstock layers on it, it's going to work just fine. And that comes in 8.5 by 11, and I cut it this way, and then I fold it like this, and then I measure it to 4 inches, and then I just adjust it or cut it so that it's 5.5 by 4, and then it fits a regular envelope. Okay, so this would be the card. Now I came across, I was looking through all my papers, God knows I have many, and I came across this one that I had bought probably 2 years ago, and this is it right here, and I love this can company because it's got a back to it. So I'm going to be using the front and the back. Alright, this is it here. This is like a strip of it that's left. Alright, so let's get started. You have your white cardstock here, and I always use glue, and I've got some an orange layer that's the size of the card, 5 by 4.5, 5.5 by 4, and it's foundations that I got at Joann's. Now this is good paper for this kind of thing, but I have found that it doesn't cut well with intricate cuts on the Cricut. It seems to tear it. So I use it mostly for things like this or big cuts. Put that on my first layer. I always have to make sure that I'm lined up with the edge here. It looks better that way. And that's good. Okay, so my next layer is going to be this cute present paper, and it is cut at 5 1/4 by 3 3/4. And I really am just making these cards very simple. And put that on. Try to get that even. Okay, now the bear I cut out at 2.5 inches, and it has a bunch of layers to it. This layer, the shadow, this, and this. Now I cut this one out in this color, but I don't see a reason for it, so we'll set that aside. We're going to start with our shadow, that there, and then we're going to put our cream color on. Someday I'm going to videotape my dog so that everybody can see what she looks like, because every time I make a video, she works. Okay, then we're going to put that layer on, which is layer 2. Oops, got his eyeball there. Look at how cute he is. Get that straight as I can. I love this Create a Create a Critter cartridge. Ooh, say that 3 times fast. And then the present paper had the stars in the back of it. I kind of wanted to match it up, so I cut it out with that extra strip of paper that I had. And that's going to go right there. Okie doke. Now we're going to put the balloon together. And I cut this out, and this out, and this out, but I decided not to cut out the shadow. So we're going to start with the red here, and then the blue. Okay, and I'm going to put the yellow on. Just, you know, I looked through my scraps and kind of tried to coordinate all the colors together. Like that. So the bear's going to be holding the balloon like that. Okay, this is cut out at 2.5. Whoa, way too big. So I reduced the size down to 1.5. 2.5 happens to be the same size as the bear, so that didn't work out. And what I did was I cut the phrase and the shift phrase. So I've got the happy birthday, trying to get the bottom part of the B out there. Oh, almost dropped it. And put the glue on it here and there. A bit too much. Spread it around there. Okay, now to me, I think that the happy birthday actually gets lost with the pattern paper. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just grab this because it is the closest to me. Use foam adhesive. Sorry about the camera. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, that's better. You know what? I'm going really fast because I just discovered that my battery's going dead. So, pop that up in the middle there. And I'll pop his ears up. Just kind of, whoops, not that. Won't be using that one. That should be good. Like so. So back to the happy birthday thing. I am going to actually put it on the inside of the card. And then I want to also pop up the balloon. Like this. Like this. I can kind of see the adhesive, so I'm going to do a little trim job here. Alrighty. And I suppose you probably should be holding the balloon, but I'm going to make it look like it's flying away. And then on the inside, I'm going to put the happy birthday. Because I just felt, as I said, that it's the pattern paper just kind of losing it in the present paper. Can't really see the happy birthday part, so I put a lot of glue on there, so I'm going to just use my fingers real quick. And alright, so there it is. Alright, again, so this is actually cut at 1.5. Bear's cut at 2.5. And I did not use the this layer here, so everything else I used. And that is my first card for the silent auction for the animal rescue that's coming up on November 10th. Okay, thanks so much. Have a good day. Bye.